many, how much is that? Equivalent? 150 million weekly. And that goes to the beneficiaries. Now the beneficiaries are experiencing the high price of inputs. Kawawa sila, Mr. President.
But that seems to be, well, it's a general concern again around the whole agricultural sector. Pero hindi natin makontrol yung inputs, yun ang problema. And when I was listening to you talking about this, I kept thinking about what's happening in Ukraine. The prices of oil will definitely go up with what's happening there. And I have yet to understand why urea, well, we all know urea is a petroleum product. But when the prices of oil go up, urea goes up. When the price of oil comes down, it doesn't come down anymore. I remember, ma'am, in your time, we umakyat ng 650. Nagre-reklamo na kami lahat. Now it's already 2.5. What can we do about that? Should the government buy in bulk? Baka may economies of scale dyan if the government buys in bulk and then makes it part of some kind of assistance. Hindi naman siguro tayo mag-violate ng WTO agreements if we do that. Is that considered a subsidy now?
No, you just allow everybody to import. The government becomes one of the importers. No more.
To import the goods.
Everybody can import.
So then no need to comply. So in that case, but if the government can, because the government should handle a larger volume, maybe we should look into that. The other part that we have lost some, and again I hear it already here from the sugar plant is the R&D. Ano yung R&D natin noon? What were we doing before? To find new varieties. You know, with global warming coming up, this is really become a big issue for all our crops now, because we have to find new varieties that are more resistant not only to pests but also to the changes in weather. So that is, we're hoping to do that not only palay, rice, corn, high value crops and all that, but of course in sugar. But you seem to have had a system before in place. And how was it being done? And why did it stop?
Okay, as Bob was mentioned before, we were under the office of the President. And the DA was forced to give out budget for R&D under the fishery.
Who conducts the R&D?
Yung government po,
Which agency?
SRA, Sugar Regulatory Administration. We had here in La Granja, the biggest station, I think 160 hectares, no, or 200 hectares, earmarked for R&D. And completed laboratory, very nice, very beautiful. Thailand was copying here. And unfortunately, they pirated all our scientists. They brought it to Thailand. So we were that good. But then, as what happened, it no longer was under the office of the President, no more budget, wala. So, us, through our efforts, we deemed ourselves to put up an R&D, which is called filtering. But of course, we can only afford so much. We're not government. We have expansive budgets. So we're just chugging along, but very slow.
But if we just talk about funding, will that solve the problem?
Oh yes, definitely. Oh yes.
Yes, all right. So those are the only aspects now that we are seeing in the rest of the agricultural sector. How is your yield as compared to Thailand, for example, or all the other exporting countries? Are we very far away? And then yung cost of production, and then the labor
fuel is subsidized. Fuel. Fuel input, yes. Yes, they subsidize the fuel input. So we cannot compete with them. That is why every time there is an importation, everything comes from Thailand. Everything comes from Thailand. And their sugar mills, they're the biggest in the world. They can mill 25,000-30,000 tons a day. But again, since the industry in Thailand is also, the generals are involved, when they collapsed, because they did collapse, all their loans were condoned. All the sugar mills, they were condoned. So it is being protected by the government. And it's very hard to compete.
Thank you, Mr. Cuenca. And before we continue, we'd like to acknowledge the presence of our former congressman and now our future mayor of Bacolod City.
We have these 6 congressmen, 8 na congressman kasi hindi na Bacolod kay Kong Albi, half of Bacolod. Pero yung district niya sa 3rd district, solid, Inday, Sara, BBM, and Unity. So kanina, yung mga mayor sa taas, okay na sila, and then we have this short time lang sa inyo. So pasalamat tayo sa kay Ma'am GMA nandito. Ma'am, Madam, thank you very much. Hanggang ulit namin sa Negros. Tapos, Inday, Sara, best effort kami diri na ang inyong team, unit team ni BBM, Sir, Mr. President, we will deliver. We will deliver. Okay na sa inyo? With Tita Marilo also. Okay na? Wala na question? Mga senators, hindi gid kamo malipat diri ari ni subong ang senator. Hindi ni nila ang inyong request kung wala sa tulong ng mga senators. So, unity.
Speaking of that, speaking of our senators, is there legislation you feel that you need to remedy some of these problems that you were talking about? Para alam na nila yung magiging trabaho nila.
Panaluin natin yung senador na nandito at saka yung team unity ni Inday at saka ni BBM. Okay? I'm sure the senators have this brilliant minded with regards to the sugar industry. Especially makatulong sila sa atin. Now we will support them because sila yung makatulong sa atin. Yung line yan, we will support them because sila yung makatulong sa atin. So, okay na yan. Tuduhan na si BBM, Sara. Please.